the olden days, Native Alaskans would use a blanket to toss one member of the village high into the air. Once they were airborne, they could see animals in the area to hunt. Today, the teams will be using the same technique, except this time, they're going to be searching for the next clue.
All right, guys. Come on, Mark. You're good, baby. Come on.
Come on, Tina. Okay.
Here we go. And we're starting. Oh! Down goes Mark.
All this pipe looks like a plumbing shop, but this is where it all begins. Everything on a redneck bike starts here. Every frame is custom built, one at a time. This guy wanted to have the longest chassis Redneck ever made.
I think that's good. I don't want to be too far back. That's more like it. Can't wait to get it home, show all the northern boys how the southern boys do it. Badass motorcycle.
So we sitting around in the living room just chilling, you know. The doors bust open, and all we see, what up, huh? Is Ludacris. What's going on?
Ludacris, Luda of College Park at the A-Town walked through the door of our mansion. Ludacris.
Cool. So I came to tell y'all I'm y'all new roommate, man. That's what they told me.
Smash and grab auto burglaries. Thieves smash out car windows, grab valuables left in plain sight.
It's very rare for a smash and grab auto burglary to take more than 10 seconds.
Property disputes across the country are happening more frequently and are turning deadly. No matter where you live, you can never be sure what an angry neighbor might be capable of doing.
These incidents, when they escalate, are random. We just don't know what triggers individuals to react in such a violent way.
It's a case of Beauty and the Beast, a story playing out in neighborhoods across the country. Having an abandoned house nearby is ugly to look at, but that's not all.
Jules Sylvester is one of Hollywood's top exotic animal wranglers and works with all kinds of creatures that slither, hop, wiggle, and crawl. This big, brown, velvety arachnid is one of his all-time favorites.
It's called a Goliath bird-eating spider from South America. Probably the largest spider I've ever seen. I've used them on many different movies. People breed them in captivity. They are available. They run between $75 to $175.
So let's talk sauté. Sautéing is a technique that's used in professional kitchens all the time, but at home, it's one of the techniques I use more than almost any other thing I do in the kitchen. This means the food jumps. Sauté actually means jumping the food in the pan. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to be able to keep all of the flavor still in the meat or in the vegetables and not let it end up in the pan.
So the low center of gravity makes it easy to handle, and the weight to power ratio makes it a very agile and very fast-moving bike. But in general, this is still the same principle as from 70-some years ago, where this bike is meant to be ridden for long distance. It goes the distance. You have a large enough tank to get you from, say, Las Vegas to Salt Lake City. How far is that? I don't even know. I'm probably lying right here.
Yeah, but it's about 20 miles, give or take.
But it has a large enough gas tank to get you quite a distance, so you don't have to stop at a gas station every 10 minutes or so.
I still have the magazines. I know you do too, from like the very first ones that I bought.
I still have my first
with
tattoo magazines.
You know,
with
Jack
pictures
Rudy,
cut out of them with a razor blade taped to the folder of something
Karen
somewhere that's lost
Barba, Shotzi Gorman, Hardy, of course. I mean, the people that were like real artists that were getting into tattooing. And it changed the whole game, and that's what made me want to do it.
There's no stopping and drinks with umbrellas on the beach in this business anymore. You got to constantly keep working, and that's all we're trying to do is just trying to stay busy. And the fact that I'm trying to constantly stay working and trying to stay busy with creating artwork and trying to make people happy with their tattoos. So, we're not stopping. I mean, we're not that old. We're not taking a break. I mean, we come here and we work 10 hours a day, 5-6 days a week. So we're still very much working our asses off after 23 years. But I wouldn't change it for anything. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.